Hey. Hi. Hello. The mic's working. It's all red, which means I'm talking way too loud. Today's topic, as well as the last three topics, I think, is OBS. OBS, Open Broadcaster Software. If you've never heard of it, it's super nerdy and can do really cool things with video and streaming and recording and virtual cameras and all that stuff that you can overlay into Zoom or Teams or whatever application you're using for your virtual meetings. Full disclosure, I am an employee of Zoom. Almost every single example I have, I show how can I make Zoom better. I am not a spokesman for Zoom by any means. I am not a figurehead of Zoom by any means. All the words that are in this video are completely mine and mine alone. I just like showing cool stuff that I can do with Zoom. So it's really that simple. That's what motivates me to not only, if I think it's cool, hopefully you think it's cool. And if I can use it in my day-to-day activities, hopefully you can too. And your job is not being a nerd, probably. Your job might be, I'm working in HR, or I'm a salesperson, or I work in accounting. That's okay. That we need all those people, right? Your job is not to think of cool, nerdy stuff to do in Zoom. That's my job. And then I show you, you learn it, and then you put it in your workforce and effective workflows, and you seem like a hero. So you're welcome. You're welcome for making you a hero. So the heroes today, you ever watch a newscast, right? You ever watch ESPN? On the bottom third of your screen that you're watching it on TV, you typically have a scrolling, right? Graphics, top stories that are just kind of scrolling across the bottom of your screen. Johnny Depp wins or the Celtics win, or whatever it might be, right? Whatever channel you're watching, there's just scrolling information. What if you could do that in your Zoom meeting? You're going to say, what, Patrick? What if you could scroll information across your screen in a Zoom meeting? Customize it. Do whatever you'd want. You can do it with OBS and then lay that into a Zoom meeting. Today, I'm going to show you a simple way to create lower thirds in your next Zoom meeting, in your next Teams meeting, using OBS. And anyone can do this. Just literally follow these simple steps. Anyone can do it. I did a video earlier, video 1 of OBS on how to add cameras into OBS. I have a camera already set up right here. If you don't know how to do it, it's really this simple. You click plus and you go to video capture device and you add your camera. Okay, so once my camera's added, great. Now to start the scrolling effect of text across the screen, I need text, right? So guess what? I go back to here, hit plus for sources. I hit plus and then I go to text. Right here, text. All right, we're just going to name it whatever. Just create new text into the scene. We're going to hit OK. And what we're going to do is we're going to decrease the size of this font to 72. How about that? We'll just try 72. And what we're going to do is just type in anything you want scrolling across the screen. Right? It can be whatever you want it to be. What if you just want it to be your title at work? I don't care. Whatever. You can think of the idea. And you could have this scrolling across the screen. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to put some spaces in here. It'll make sense in a minute. Just put like 5 or 6 spaces in there and then copy and paste it a few times. Okay? This will make sense in 1 second. Why did I do that? Because we want it to scroll. And one little thing is it's not going to scroll. So we're going to put a whole bunch of them so it can scroll across. Now watch this. I'm going to pull this text down. I don't want it at the top. I want it at the lower third. Right? So I'm going to put it about right there. Okay. And you can have anything here, right? You could have your logo. You could have who you're meeting with, the customer's name, people in the meeting, upcoming announcements. Again, the world is your oyster. You think of the idea. All right, great. Now we have the text in there. We have our camera. We have the text in there. Now we need to add some scrolling. So what we do is we go to text, we highlight that, and then we go to filters. In filters, we're going to add a scrolling filter. We're going to go to add, and we're going to go all the way down here to scroll. And what that does is, we're just going to keep the default name. It's going to give you different levels and speeds of scrolling. So in this instance, right, we went scrolling across our screen. We want horizontal scrolling. Yesterday, I did a video of movie titles at the end of a Zoom meeting, and we wanted that to go up and down. So that would be vertical. So let's crank this up to like 50. We'll do 50 to get a good idea. That seems about right. All right, cool. So now that's words, right? But that doesn't look professional, right? I mean, it looks cool, but at ESPN or CNBC, right? There's also banners, like graphical banners that you can have across. You can do that as well. How do we do that? Get a graphic tool. Get a JPEG tool. I don't care. If you're in Microsoft, use Paint. Like that's been there for 1,000 years. If you're in Mac, use Paint X. It doesn't matter. Use PowerPoint. You can use anything. Today I'm going to have Paint X right here. And is this Paint X? Yeah, Paint X right here. And I just want to create like a simple banner. So let's create a simple banner. We're gonna do a long banner here, right? Let's say we want it to be blue. We just go over here and click it and fill it up with blue. Done. That's it. like let's save it as a banner, and I'll show you how to import it. So let's just call it banner, right? We're gonna save it to the desktop. We're gonna maybe the JPEG. And we're going to we'll do best. I don't know, it's a blue square, so I can't imagine it'd be any better. But boom, done. We got a banner. It's that simple. So let's add it now. Let's add it as a source into our OBS camera. Boom, add. Now we're going to go up to image. We save that image. We're going to call it image. We saved it to the desktop. We're going to browse to the desktop. And we're going to find the banner. Boom, banner. That's it. Hit OK. Hit OK. And way up here, doesn't really look right, does it? Because we need it to be way bigger than that. But we just stretch it. We just stretch it a little bit. We stretch it a little bit there. And we get to pull it down. Now see that it's overlaid on top of my text. I can't see my text anymore. Because if you look at the source is on the top is image. So we need to drop that image source down one level to behind text. So text is at the top. That's it. You now have a banner. Okay? You have a banner that looks like it's professionally done. Obviously, you can do a lot better than this. It's just a quick little video. What we want to do now is I actually have my Zoom meeting over here, right? So that looks obviously way different than my OBS meeting. I need to turn on the virtual camera in OBS. So here's what we do. Go over here, start the virtual camera, start it right here. What happened? What happened to my thing? Oh, there it is right here. Start virtual camera. So now we've started our virtual camera. This is a live camera we can now use in our application. Right here, I have my regular camera picked. I have this Logitech Brio picked. What I want to do is now pick the OBS camera. So let's pick that OBS camera right there. Boop, done. Now, let's lower this. Let's make this small. Let's make my Zoom meeting big. And now you have a scrolling lower third. Like, what did that take? 2 minutes, 3 minutes? So obviously you can do a lot better than I just did during this demo. You could put anything you want. You can make that blue thing your logo. You can make it a graphic. You can put graphics underneath it or over it. Again, it just depends on how much time you want to throw into it. This is just a quick demo on how to do it in OBS and you showcase it in Zoom. But now you have a lower third. Customize. By the way, did I mention OBS is free? That's right. It's free. Now you can do all this stuff inside of Zoom. Right, with OBS and be as creative as you want. And I'd love to see what you come up with, right? I'm not a designer or a marketer by trade. I'm just a nerd. So I'd love to see what you guys could come up with and then tell me, show me. Maybe I'll steal your idea and take it apart as mine, right? That's not true. I will totally tell everyone. If you can send me an amazing idea, I will totally copyright it with your name on the bottom of it. I'll give you mad props. All right? Happy Friday. Enjoy your weekend, everybody.